Good afternoon. Members of the school committee, former superintendent, Mr. David Sampson, state, town officials, honored guests, family and friends of the class of 2026. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Upper Cape Cod Regional Technical School. Ladies and gentlemen, I would ask that you would please rise and remain standing to welcome the class of 2026. At this time, I would like to welcome Senior Class Advisor, Mr. Justin McKinney.
Good afternoon. Please remain standing as we welcome the senior class co-presidents, Darren Pimentel and Allison Webb, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance will be followed by our national anthem.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated.
On behalf of the class of 2026, we would like to present our class advisor, Mr. McKinney, with our token of appreciation. Thank you for all that you have done for us.
Students, families, faculty, administration, and honored guests. It is an incredible privilege to stand before you today as the class advisor for the Upper Cape Tech class of 2026. Over the years, I have had the opportunity to watch this class grow from a group of nervous freshmen into capable, confident, and accomplished young adults sitting before us today. What makes today especially meaningful for me was I was hired at the start of their freshman year. In many ways, our journey at Upper Cape Tech has run parallel to each other's. The truth is, I have never known this building without the class of 2026 in it. When I first walked through these halls, you were just beginning your high school experience. As you grew into leaders, athletes, scholars, tradespeople, artists, and role models, I grew as an educator. Because of that, this class will always hold a special place in my heart. I am incredibly proud of what you accomplished. You have faced challenges, setbacks, moments of uncertainty, yet you continued to move forward. You showed resilience, determination, character, and qualities that will serve you long after today. Today is not only a celebration of diplomas, certifications, and achievements, but who you have all become. You have developed skills, work ethic, character, and the things you need to succeed in life. Whether it is college, the military, apprenticeships, or the workforce, you will succeed. As excited as we are to see where the future leads, you will be missed. In the fall, these hallways will feel a little different without the class of 2026 in them. At the same time, we are excited for you. The world needs skilled workers, thoughtful citizens, strong leaders, and good people. It needs exactly the qualities that I have seen in this graduating class. As you leave here this afternoon, I want to leave you with a piece of advice inspired by President John F. Kennedy, who famously said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." Wherever you go, ask yourself how you can contribute. Ask how you can make the workplace better, your community stronger, and the lives of those around you just a little bit brighter. Success is measured not only by what you achieve for yourself, but by the positive impact you have on others. Class of 2026, continue to work hard, stay curious, and be kind. Never underestimate the difference that you can make in the world. Congratulations on all that you have accomplished. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. We are proud of you. We will miss you, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. Congratulations, class of 2026. At this time, I would like to introduce Roger Forget, Superintendent of Upper Cape Cod Regional Technical School. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a privilege for me to introduce the class of 2026 valedictorian, Julian Christopher. The Top Shop Award recipient in Environmental Science and Technology, Julian is graduating with high honors. He is a member of the National Honor Society, School Council, Student Council, and President of Skills USA. Julian returned home just yesterday after competing at Skills USA national competition in Atlanta, Georgia. Outside of the classroom, Julian has been a three-season athlete during all 4 years of his time here at UCT, participating in soccer, basketball, and baseball. Julian is a resident of Bourne and will be studying marine engineering at the Massachusetts Maritime Academy in the fall. Julian Christopher.
Good afternoon, members of the school committee, administration, faculty, parents, guests, in the class of 2026. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Julian Christopher, and I have been given the honor of being your valedictorian for the class of 2026, and the responsibility of standing up here and delivering a spectacular speech for you all. When I first found out I was speaking at graduation, I was super excited. I was ready to come up here, rant about completely meaningless things, and probably embarrass myself. But then, Mr. Christopher reminded me that this speech has to be about the future, specifically our future after high school. That saved me, because now I get to stand up here and actually speak with some purpose, at least a little more purpose than I originally planned. So, to get things started, I would like to begin with some thank yous. Thank you to some very special people in my life. My family, specifically my mom and my dad, for raising me to be the man I am today. I also want to thank Noah for being the best little brother someone like me could ever ask for. Mr. Lawrence, Mr. Kelly, Miss Gosman, Miss Oben, Chef Joe, and all of my amazing Skills USA advisors, Miss Gianelli, Chef Haley, Mr. Cologne, and Mr. Aguiar. Thank you all for everything you have brought to my high school experience. I also want to thank Mitchell, my best friend of too many years to count. I love you, brother. Also, for Gilly, I love you like I love chicken parm, man. I also want to thank all of you, because without you, I wouldn't have anywhere as close to an amazing time that I had at UCT. From class to shop to lunch to all those little hallway conversations in between, thank you for making it all worthwhile. I think people are what drives success. The people around us pushing us forward, challenging us, supporting us, and giving us a reason to keep going. and I want to talk about a few of those people. Now, I know I said this speech is supposed to be about the future, but to get to the future, I want to take a quick trip through the past. When I started here as a smaller than I am now freshman, I had no idea where I was or who I was surrounded by. I almost felt like an outsider. I couldn't even tell you who was in my freshman year English class because I don't think I turned around once the whole year. I sat there, looked forward, and did not move. But the two things that helped me come out of my shell and shaped who I am today were my shop classmates and playing high school sports. If anyone here is still in high school and has not graduated yet, I highly recommend getting involved with some kind of extracurricular activities. It builds character like no other and forces you to meet people you never would have talked to otherwise. Specifically, I would like to give a huge shout out to my 3 high school coaches, Coach Cabral, Coach McCooch, and Coach Catino, for pushing us through every season and teaching us a lot more than just the game. Thank you guys for everything you've done for me. But most importantly, I would like to talk about my shop family. I truly believe that I wouldn't have accomplished half of what I've done without these people. The 10 of us environmental students feel like we built something more than just a class. We built a family. At this point, I would probably even call them aunts and uncles way down the line. It's those bonds that made everything possible. No matter how far I went, I knew that if I fell, I had somewhere to land. People who were there for me at my lowest and there to celebrate with me at my highest. And they didn't just support me, they pushed me. They made me better when I thought I couldn't go any higher. So Kent, Ricky, Leah, Devin, Alana, Lilia, Emma, Evelyn, and Callie. Thank you for everything. And honestly, that is why I know that the UCT class of 2026 will be successful. We've all been through things together. We've learned what it means to show up, work hard, and operate in the world. Over the years, we've been molded into a culture of go-getters and hard workers. From OSHA 10s and certifications to every license and credential we've earned, we've proved that we know how to get things done the right way. And I have full confidence that we will go out and do big things. Whether you realize it or not, this school has shaped who we are. If you think about yourself now, compare it to freshman year, you're not the same person, and it's not even close. We don't walk, talk, or think the same, and it's because of this school. That influence will follow us everywhere we go. As we grow into new parts of life, careers, families, and accomplishments, I think we will all look back on this time and remember it. Maybe not the school itself, and maybe not the people inside of it, but we'll remember how we felt and how simple things used to be. My favorite artist, Mac Miller, once said, "A life ain't a life till you live it." So let's go live. Let's take everything we've learned over the past few years and actually use it to live. Let's learn from our mistakes, keep growing, and make something out of everything we've been given. Everything since freshman year has been building towards this moment. The certifications, the shop floor, the early mornings, and the late practices. All of it was preparation. So class of 2026, go do something with it. Go be the people this school built you to be. Congratulations, class of 2026, and I'll see you out there. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce this year's Outstanding Vocational Student, Allison Webb. Graduating with high honors from the horticulture program, Allison is a member of the National Honor Society, Future Farmers of America, Student Council, and the Faith Club. Additionally, she is the recipient of the Top Shop Award for the horticulture program. Allison is a dedicated student who excels in both soccer and lacrosse, serving as captain for the varsity soccer team where she led by example. In addition to her many extracurricular activities, she is employed at White Cliffs Country Club as part of UCT's Cooperative Employment Program. This year's outstanding vocational student is from Stanwich and will be attending the Stockbridge School of Agriculture at the University of Massachusetts, Amherst, where she will study sustainable food and farming. Allison Webb.
Good afternoon, administration, school committee, amazing faculty, families, and of course, most importantly, the class of 2026. My name is Allison Webb, and I am more than grateful to be up here speaking with you today. I want to start this off by recognizing the amount of effort it has taken to make it to this point. Not only from me, but also the people I call my village. I have put off processing this moment for the longest time, but now that it's here, it feels bittersweet. Graduating high school is an event that is impossible without the people behind the scenes. Thank you to the families that have been there for your students and have shown up in ways that might go unseen. I want to personally take this moment to thank the people who have gotten me here. My mom and dad, who have dealt with my busy schedule, late nights, and many sports games. Thank you for always showing up for me and being my greatest role models. Now, for the people this school has given me, I want to highlight my shop instructors, who are the main reason I am up here giving this speech as your Vocational Student of the Year. Without my shop instructor's guidance, I would not be standing here today. Mr. McGuire, thank you for always putting a smile on my face with your witty jokes and for introducing me to new opportunities and old tunes. Ms. G, thank you for always being someone I can count on, whether it was for questions about FFA or last-minute recommendation letters. You have always been there through it all. Mr. Patton, thank you for being there during the early stages of shop, where it was just repetitive bed cleanup and getting to know each other as underclassmen. These moments I would do anything to go back to. And finally, Mr. Burnett, the instructor who pushed me outside of my comfort zone and always saw my potential. Thank you for teaching me to love this industry. As an honorable mention, I want to especially thank Ms. Hatch, who has been an incredible teacher, coach, and most importantly, mentor to me these last 4 years. From the morning motivational meetings to our quiet lacrosse bus rides in the front of the bus, you have always been someone I look to when I need a reminder I am more than capable of balancing my life. And last but not least, my best friends, Ivy and Darren, who have witnessed every phase of my high school career and have never failed to make me laugh. To wrap up my thank yous, I would like to admire the people who made this ceremony possible, from my very own horticulture shop to our amazing faculty at UCT. As I was writing this, clap. As I was writing this, I kept thinking about how I could create a metaphor for high school that is relatable but also appeals to my passion. Currently, I work on a fine gardening team and am heading to Stockbridge School of Agriculture at UMass Amherst in the fall. So I thought there would be no better metaphor than comparing high school to a garden. Very on theme, I know. Working outside has given me a lot of time to reflect on my high school years, recalling memories that have made me who I am, good or bad. Freshman year was a time of renewing and starting fresh. In gardening, when you're starting fresh, you're in the designing phase, picking out the colors and plants depending on your area. Different gardens require different plants, just like each of us as students require different things in our journeys. As freshmen, we were all coming from different towns, starting fresh and beginning in a new place. Collectively, we were part of the exploratory program where we found our needs, interests for our futures. This decision separated us into our chosen shops, which were our pathways into technical education. And we, as students, started designing our gardens, whether it was joining clubs, starting sports, or dividing into groups that made our journeys unique. These decisions, whether we liked it or not, became a part of our journey. When designing a garden, it is important to maintain it, because without maintenance, your garden will not flourish. Maintenance looks like fertilizing, pruning, or even redesigning. Through the years, we have faced many challenges and changes. Our conditions changed, and we were forced to maintain our lives despite how chaotic they might get. Navigating the balance of growing up, being mentored as freshmen, and soon becoming mentors as juniors and seniors, it was important to find the things that made maintenance easy. This could be a friend, a coach, or a teacher. The people who have lifted you and helped you get through the struggles and have added nutrients to your life, filled in the spots that you were missing. Sometimes this meant pruning or redesigning your garden by saying goodbye to the things that didn't benefit you anymore or finding new passions. However, in gardening, things can get messy. Oftentimes, you must add components that are traditionally seen as not so glamorous, like compost and dirt. This represents how sometimes in our life we will experience things that are not ideal and can oftentimes be a struggle we face. Even though it is messy, it is still required to build your garden. As an example, I want to share an experience that has shaped my character through high school. Freshman year, I joined the FFA, an organization committed to the future of agriculture through the new generation. Over the last 4 years, I have been competing at the state level and representing our chapter in many ways. The most memorable experience I have gained from this organization was my involvement in the nursery landscape competition, which requires a consistent dedication to learning all aspects of the landscape world, whether it was designing, estimating, or skills challenges. Competing in nursery landscape junior and senior year, I pushed myself to gain as much as I could from this experience. I was on a team with 3 other members from the shop both years, and these were the people who have pushed me and motivated my experience in horticulture. In competition, everyone always wants to win first, and sadly, we got second both years. Though some people might see this as a loss, the friendship and endless knowledge I have gained from this are worth more than any trophy. Life causes us to face all different kinds of experiences. As we graduate, I want to reflect on the experiences we faced that built our foundations. What makes up your garden? Who is there to help with the maintenance? And what are you going to do with the experiences that built it? I want you to reflect on how you have grown and who in your life was there for you when you needed it the most. Remember that this isn't an ending, and there is always work to be done in your garden of life. To quote Barbara Howard from the show Abbott Elementary, "People have thrown dirt on my name, others have given flowers, but it's all a garden to me." Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
And I know it wasn't the right copy. Thank you, Allison. It is now an honor for me to introduce our next speaker, Principal Josh Greeley.
Thank you, Mr. Forget. Today is truly a beautiful day, a well-deserved day. Graduates of Upper Cape Tech, 4 years ago, we began this journey together with one mission: to help you find your purpose by discovering your passion and developing you into professionals. I stood before you then, and I told you there that there was one factor that would determine your path at UCT, one factor that would shape who you become and how successful you would be. That factor was the choices you would make and the personal responsibility that you have demonstrated. And 4 years later, I can say with complete confidence, well done, well done. Over the last 4 years, you earned Mayflower League titles and more than 12 state vocational championships. Many of you became Skills USA medalists, FFA national medalists, CNAs, ASC certified technicians, and licensed cosmetologists, to name a few. Your academic excellence earned this class more than $750,000 in competitive scholarships, a historic record for Upper Cape. Graduates, together we also shared many firsts in UCT history. The largest graduating class, our first wrestling team, first fishing club, first cornhole club, first debate club, first faith club, and our first technical honor society. And even the first horse ever brought onto campus during Senior Spirit Week. Thank you, Paige. And of course, the key to all the success may very well have been another UCT first, our wildly popular clear water bottle policy. And you survived. You survived. Graduates, you were purposeful, passionate, and professional. But your 4 years here were not defined only by awards and accomplishments. They were defined by your heart. You learned those lessons in our shops and classrooms where incredible educators helped build your confidence and belief in yourself. Aliana Mulgeri shared how Mr. Catino helped build my confidence and my place in shop while creating an open space where everyone could truly be themselves. He always went out of his way to help us. Senior Caitlin Alsop from Health Careers shared, all of my teachers have made a huge positive impact on me, and I am forever grateful. Senior Madison Gilmore from Veterinary Science agreed, saying her instructors stayed by her side through everything. They guided me when I was at my worst and supported me when I was at my best. I wouldn't be who I am today without them. And sometimes an instructor sees something in you before you can see it in yourself. Senior Nick Vonner shared how Mr. Cologne pushed me because he could always see my potential even when I couldn't. For many of you, UCT gave you an entirely new canvas which to build your future and discover your dreams. Like carpentry senior Santavi Yunsuim, who found a passion for carpentry and a purpose in building affordable homes. Or senior Victoria Mombrini, who shared that UCT gave me the pursuit to follow my dreams of becoming a veterinarian. Listening to the words of our seniors gives us all hope and confidence in the future. But the next chapter of your life will require the same commitment and courage that brought you here today. Elena LeBron gave us a perfect reminder for moving forward, sharing that your commitment to your future has to be more important than your attachment to the past. And today is your line. And today is your line in the sand. When we imagine our future, most of us picture a perfect straight path. But life will include setbacks and failures. And senior Natalie Evanson reminds us perfectly that failure is a great teacher, and if you are open to it, every mistake has a lesson to offer. So do not fear taking risks, seniors. As Luke Correa wisely said, if you don't take risks, you can't create a future. And always remember to think of others first. As Devin Schultz shared, no one will ever remember what you accumulate, and no one will ever forget what you give to others. Graduates, your future success is rarely about doing something extraordinary. More often, it comes from simple habits practiced with devotion, consistency, and purpose. Finally, as you move forward, never compare yourself to others or force yourself into someone else's mold. Rachel Curran reminds us that you are the sole architect of your life. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Sit with that for a moment, because Colin Carey said something that deserves to stand on its own. You will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. I will leave you with the beautiful words of Darren Pimentel, quoting Miss Hedge. You're proof that hard work, humor, heart, and a little spark go a long way. Now go light up the rest of the world. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
This afternoon is a celebration of achievement. It is the culmination of 4 years of hard work, long days, early mornings, challenging projects, and countless moments when you chose persistence over convenience. Graduates, you have earned this moment. As I thought about what I wanted to say to you today, I found myself thinking about journeys. Throughout human history, people have placed great importance on the journey. They knew that to discover who they were or what they were capable of, they would eventually have to leave familiar places behind. They had to step beyond what was comfortable. They had to go out into the world, and that is exactly what this graduation represents. For the last 4 years, UCT has been your workshop, your classroom, your training ground, and in many ways, your second home. Here you learned how to solve problems. You learned how to work with your hands and your mind. You learned that success comes from showing up, doing the work, and taking pride in the result. You learned skills that are valuable and increasingly rare. You learned how to build, repair, design, create, and improve everything you put your hands on. And now it's time to take those skills out into the world. Some of you will begin careers immediately. Others will attend college or technical programs. Some will serve in the military. Others are still trying to figure out exactly what comes next. But no matter what your path, you will remember this. Go, explore, travel further than you ever thought you would, like Mike LaFleur, who's leaving to go to Australia to attend Melbourne Polytech. Or Fiona Liptek, who will be attending San Diego Mesa College in California. Like your classmates, take opportunities, take chances, say yes to experiences that will challenge you. Take the assignment that scares you just a little. Too often, people believe that they must have every detail of their future mapped out before they take the first step. But it's not. It's the most meaningful journeys that work out when you don't know what's next. People who build fulfilling lives are often the ones who are willing to move forward without ever having an answer. Trust yourselves. As graduates of UCT, you already have an advantage. You understand something that many people do not. You understand that learning happens by doing. You became skilled by trying, by making mistakes, by correcting those mistakes, by trying again. The same principle applies to life, and the next chapter of your life will not be perfect. You will encounter setbacks. You will make decisions that turn out differently than you expected. You will discover that some opportunities are not the right ones for you, but that's okay, because every experience teaches you something. The important thing is to keep moving, keep learning, keep growing. But there is another part of the message that I think is equally important. As you journey outward, never forget where you started. Many think success means leaving the place behind and forgetting it forever. I disagree. The strongest journeys are the ones that embrace and build up your roots, strengthen them. No matter where life takes you, Upper Cape Tech will always be part of your story. Take comfort in knowing that while I'm encouraging you to go far, I'm not suggesting that you leave your roots behind. Think about a ship leaving a harbor. The harbor is not built to keep the ships anchored forever. It exists so the ships can prepare for the voyage ahead. The goal was never to stay at the dock. The goal was to sail, but the harbor remains. It is a place of support, safety, and connection. UCT has been your harbor, and now it's time to sail. And one day, when you've gained experience, wisdom, and perspective, you may return to the harbor in ways you cannot imagine. Perhaps you'll walk the halls as an employer looking for talent like yourselves. Or perhaps you'll stand where some of your teachers stand today. Perhaps you'll sit where your families sit this afternoon, watching your own children graduate from UCT. Life has a remarkable way of bringing us back to the places that matter most. As you leave here, I hope you carry 3 things with you. First, carry confidence. You have developed real skills, you have earned valuable knowledge, and you are prepared for the challenges ahead. Second, carry curiosity. The world is changing rapidly, and the most successful people are not those that know everything, they are those that never stop learning. And the third thing is carry gratitude. Remember the families, teachers, mentors, coaches, and friends that supported you along the way. None of us reaches a milestone like this entirely on our own. Graduates, the world needs what you have to offer, so go forward with courage. Explore new opportunities, and wherever that journey takes you, remember this, you always have a place to come back to. You began your journey here. We are proud of you. We believe in you. And no matter how far you travel, you will always be part of the UCT family. May your journeys be bold, may your work be meaningful, and your future be bright. Congratulations, class of 2026. And now for the real purpose of why we've all gathered here today to listen to all of our speeches, the diplomas. Mrs. Alvarez, if you would come to the stage.
Julian Fall Christopher, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, High Honors. Allison Rose Webb, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, High Honors. Darren Andrew Pimentel. Fiona Teresa Liptak. Natalie J. Evanson, National Honor Society, High Honors. Ariana Renee Villano. Patrick James Accord. Aiden James Alden. Caitlin Marie Alsop, National Honor Society. Riley Grace Anderson. Alexis Haley Andrade. Eva Corinne Arlett. Caden Joseph Asaf. Jonathan Stephen Bagg. Isaac Freeman Baker. Isaiah Edward Baker. Dermot Liam Ballard. Hunter Parker Ballard. Jaden Van Joseph Barbero. Haley Alyssa Bollier. James Ryan Berry. McKenna Rose Black. Madison Olivia Blasser Sampson. Liliana May Bork. Dylan Charles Briggs. Meadow Rose Brightman. Robert Broder. Jonathan M. Brooks. Nicholas Aiden Brophy. Colby Jacob Brown. Maya Jean Brown. Maximilian Charles Buckley. National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, High Honors. Cole Christopher Buckley Morris. Jacob Michael Burdett. Jonah Gabriel Burkhead. Amaya Constance Burton, National Honor Society. Colin B. Carey. Gina Lee Carr. Casey Preston Cash. Haley Ryan Chaput. Elizabeth Grace Chubb, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society Honors. Madison Lynn Church. Joshua Warren Clark. Michael Thomas Cliff. Aiden Joseph Connolly. Leah Elise Cornell. Luke P. Correa. Kira A. Kudo. Lauren Marie Cox. Thomas B. Cox. Emilio Thomas John Kubelis. Landon Alexander Thomas Cudahy. Rachel Marie Curran, honors. Zoe Lynn D'Agostino. Chloe Madison Daly. Jenna Marie DeForest. Logan Alexander DiGregorio. Paige Tanner Delancey. Grace Lee DeLore. Logan Gabriel DeMattos. Dominic Warren DeMiranda. Emmanuel Enrique Sampaio de Oliveira. Evelyn Naima Doble, National Honor Society. Nathan Charles Donnelly. John Walter Donovan. Jacoby J. Drolet. Haley Kathleen Edsel. Ella Grace Eisen. Leah Catherine Estes, honors. Nora June Everett, National Technical Honor Society. Jake Edward Ewing. Victoria June Feely Woodman. Ayana Giselle Fernandez. Sam Cornelius Flagg. Alexander Jeffrey Fleischer. Madison Elizabeth Hugere, National Honor Society. Blake Gagney, National Honor Society Honors. Andrew Ryan Gilpatrick. Madison Pearl Gilmore, National Technical Honor Society. Jessica Alexa Gerard. Devin Marion Godbout. William Michael Gouveia, High Honors. Sarah Ann Griffith. Mia Arabella Guido, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society Honors. Ethan A. Hamill. Michael Dennis Harrington. Thea Catherine Haupt. Preston James Hendricks. Mercedes Dodie Hopkin. Maxwell Clayton Irving. Kylie Nicole Ivers. Jordan Alexander Johnson. Nigella Jamilia Johnson. Kellen Joseph Keene. Ari Sean Kelly. Cameron D. Kelly. Cameron J. Kelly. Seamus Dean Kerwin. Mary Alice King, High Honors. Mitchell Vidal Kirkland V, National Honor Society, High Honors. Lawrence LaFlame. Michael William LaFleur. Jolie Alexia Laguerre. Jackson Peter Langley. Stefan Lebedev. Elena Marie LeBron. Ella Reese Lehan. Lilia Eve Lopez del Moral. Eleanor Noel Lynch. Mariah Angel McDonald. Lorelei M. McFarland. Aiden Miguel Mayo. Aliana Angel Mulgeri. Andrew Ryan Manley. Trace E. Manning. Xander Leroy Marks. Gage Beckham Mars. Aaron Daniel Matthews. Dylan Mackenzie Matthews. Zachary Andrew Maynard. Christian Edward Mayo. Hunter Joseph Mazarol. Liam Stone McInerney. Ariana May McLernan. Jessica Lynn McNulty. Madison Marie McWilliams. Leah M. Miller Chesky. Lola Rhyme Minahan, honors. Tucker Robert Maloney. Victorio Cavalcanti Mombrini, National Honor Society. Richard Allen Moody. Landon John Neal. Shane D. Neal. Eva Marita Nebbs. Devonte Samuel Nunes. Carson Lynn Oriana. Ava Catherine Osland. Emma Rose Pacheco. Isabella Athena Parmenter. Callie Madison Perrott. Michael Sean Passanisi. Phoebe Rose Perez. Annabelle Reese Pham. Macy T. Pina. Zachary Ryan Poirier. Sophia Marie Palmerlow. Tyler James Provencher. Nadia Carolee Prunier. Gabriel Emmanuel Quintal, honors. Dominic Miguel Regoza. Jordan Scott Regan. August Anthony Regal. Hannah Sophia Radino. Molly Erin Riley. Skylar Drew Renta. Samuel Elisha Robbins. Aiden Charles Rogers. Jack Michael Salafia. Callie Sky Sanborn. Gerald Anthony Centonaso, high honors. Austin Shuck. Devin Joseph Schultz, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society. Jaden Julio Senna. Oh, let me just say. Savannah Isabel Silva. Madison May Sylvia. Ryan Barry Simmons. Annabelle Grace Simmons. Caitlin Noreen Skeena. Timothy Hawkins Spencer. Kent R. Spooner. Zachary T. Staple. Jacoby Joseph Staruski. Benjamin S. Swift. Nevaeh Aaliyah Cyrek. Andrew Christopher Taylor. Brady Thomas Tellier, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Honors. Willow Elizabeth Tellier. Alana Marie Tebow. Chelsea Gail Tiernan. Isaiah Toby. Jaden Toby. Duncan Monagle Townsend, Honors. Austin Carter Tuttle. Joshua Dylan Van Inwagen. Donald Peter Vieira IV. Nicholas John Vonner. Ava Mae Wallers, Honors. Maeve Marie Waters. Kirsten Marie Watts. Waylon Joseph Watts. Tyler Joseph Weston, High Honors. Landon Robert Whiting. Amari Sincere Williams. Talon Robert Wilson. Felicity Ann Yates. Sandavi Yimsuin.
Would the class officers please come forward, and could I have the rest of the graduates please stand? Graduates of the class of 2026, this is your day. Your life begins now. I have a statement that I've read for the last 15 years at graduation, and this will be no other. There is a sign that I have hanging in my home, and I look at it every day, and it reads, "At water's edge, life begins." Today, you are at the water's edge. You can dive right in, or you can enter slowly, testing the waters as you go. What matters is that you have the knowledge, the skills, and the foundation to stay afloat. At this time, graduates, please move your tassels from right to left. May the class officers please return to their seat. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2026, congratulations, graduates.
And I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever.
Well done.
And if you only hold me tight,
For the families, if you will look overhead, there will be a plane flying with a banner. Congratulations.